What is going on, guys? Shocking new details that are coming out here regarding Fani Willis, and I cannot wait to share this with you guys. In fact, new details are coming out regarding Fani Willis. Fulton County District Attorney Fani Willis has recently been identified and effectively caught on camera at this recent event, which took place in Miami, Florida. Now, a lot of you guys already know that Fani Willis is the district attorney, which is who is going after former President Donald Trump, and 18 other co-defendants out of the Fulton County, Georgia courtroom. Judge Scott McAfee is presiding over this particular case. Now, Fani Willis has, and I hope you guys are able to see and hear me okay. We're live right now. It's Sunday. It's 8:23 p.m. April 28th. If you guys are able to see and hear me okay, just drop a quick like in the video, say hello in the comments or something. Let me know we're all good here on audio and video. But yeah, so Fulton County District Attorney Fani Willis got caught at a recent event. And let's just say that she seemed a little bit embarrassed because, she was literally sprinting away from an investigative journalist that was just asking some questions. And, I think we deserve some answers. What about you guys? Do we deserve some answers from Fani Willis? Like, is Fani Willis using the legislative system against former President Donald Trump, or does she have a legitimate case against former President Donald Trump? Just let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. I really appreciate you guys. We got Catalia in the house. We got Deborah Brunette. What's going on, guys? Jeffrey Graham. We've got Troy Pritchard. Okay, beautifully inappropriate. Awesome. We got all sorts. I think we're doing okay here. Awesome. So yes, she seemed a little bit embarrassed because she was literally sprinting away from an investigative journalist. Now, to be frank, guys, the questions that she was asked, I thought that they were fair questions, but Fani Willis chose to ignore them, and she pretty much just kind of hightailed it out of there. I was almost expecting the SUV to spin the tires and start screeching on its way out of here. But anyway, I'll just go ahead and show this to you guys. And I actually have a couple of things that I want to share with you guys today. All I ask is that you guys just take 1 second, hit the like button for the video. If you haven't already subscribed to the channel, make sure you're subscribed. And I just want to thank you guys for always sharing these videos, Facebook and Twitter and wherever you happen to share them. It's all good. It's all love. What's going on, John Lighton? I see you, man. All right, so let's see what happened at this Florida-Miami event with Fani Willis and see if you can identify who's next to her. Yeah.
Hey, Fani, how come you haven't complied with the Judiciary Committee's request for your communications with the January 6th committee? Did Joe Biden promise you a position at the DOJ during his second administration? Are you going to be ordering Grey Goose tonight, paying in cash?
Paying in cash, ordering Grey Goose. Who's the guy on the phone there? I wonder if you guys might know.
You say that Donald Trump is violating the law, but you haven't even sent your communications with the J6 committee that was requested by the Judiciary Committee.
No, anyway, guys, what do you guys make of that? What do you make of that? Why do you think that she was like not really trying to answer questions? Now this was dubbed as a leadership summit and retreat event out of Miami, Florida. This was supposed to. I took it. I don't know how you guys took it. I thought it was kind of like a. Oh, okay. Terry Hubbard says it's Wade. ST Hog Hunter says looks like her BFF. Nana's Crochet Corner got her popcorn. Nana, I don't even have my popcorn. You got your. All right. You know what, Nana, you got enough popcorn for both of us. All right, because I don't have my popcorn today. This is wild, guys. This is wild. Now, from the again, leadership summit event, right? So this sounds like a stand-up event, right? Leadership summit retreat. Okay. Now, from the terms themselves, you would think that this would be a very classy, very professional setting, right? Kind of like how Fani Willis has been selling herself as of late to the public. But with her reputation, taking a hit or two recently, the DA has chosen to uh, kind of like she kind of wants to like reduce her visibility in some of these events. And I understand that. I think that kind of makes sense. But basically, the DA has chosen to be visible in some events that actually matter to the people. Now, she was actually spotted at a self care fair that capped the end of the National Crime Victims' Rights Week. And so it looked like she was kind of like doing like a little PR, maybe a little bit of a, I don't know, charity event to kind of help out folks. One of the criticisms, though, of Fani Willis is that she's so fixated on Donald Trump that she's pretty much forgotten about Georgia. Take a listen and you guys let me know what you think about this.
About the reports of the violent crime here in Metro Atlanta. But what happens after that? Loved ones trying to heal from a traumatic event. And today, Atlanta city leaders held an event to make sure survivors are seen and heard at the same time. So this is the second year for Fulton County DA Fani Willis's Self-Care Fair. The event marks the end of National Crime Victims' Rights Week. DA Willis says that she holds the event to let the community know that they are supported and in turn making our neighborhoods safer. Know that they are supported and
DA Willis got some Nike 270s on. She got some taste.
In turn making our neighborhoods safer.
They see us in their community doing things to help their children. They trust this office. As a result of them trusting this office, they participate with us. And as a result of that, we have a 95% conviction rate and crime is down 21% in our community because we are working together with community.
95% conviction rate. Wow. Now, I mean, when I hear stats like this, it makes me think, wow, you must be an amazing district attorney to have a 95% conviction rate. But at the same time, with a conviction rate that high, it makes me wonder how many people may have actually gotten convicted for something that maybe they didn't do, because that does happen. I mean, how many movies and stories have we heard about that? So that kind of like that's a little bit alarming to me. What does that make sense to you guys? I'm just wondering, like, have you ever heard of anyone getting the short end of the stick, like spending like 20, 30 years in jail only to find out that they really didn't do anything, but maybe the district attorney or the attorney general pushed too hard. It made that person crack under pressure. Or maybe that person didn't have proper representation. Thankfully, Donald Trump seems to have a very strong legal team. But now just remind me again about the district attorney that lied under oath about an affair with her top prosecutor. Do you guys remember anything like that? The same prosecutor that got almost, I don't know, like $700,000 in payments for supposedly doing very little work? Because this is what a lot of critics are actually pointing to whenever Fani Willis talks about the trust from the community. And so, very little is left of it because she's time and time again proven what she's willing to do in court. Some say she's willing to lie in court. What do you guys think? Now, as you guys may already know, Fani Willis, she's facing some stiff competition for her position this year. Now, one of the people who are up for challenge is Democrat Christian Wise Smith. Now, he says that Fani Willis was so obsessed with the Donald Trump case that she actually forgets her place. She kind of like steps out of line a little bit, right? And he said that her actions have left a lot of people within Fulton County as vulnerable and neglected. Now, there's also some footage that I want to share with you guys from that Miami party. Oh, I'm sorry, it wasn't a party. It was a summit retreat. Yeah, so I'm going to share that with you guys in just a second. Make sure you guys stay tuned on that one. If you haven't already, definitely hit the like button for the video. I totally appreciate you guys. I really appreciate the support from you guys all the time. But yeah, so basically, Fani Willis's competitor has also called out Fani Willis for the lawsuit against her from the Bard Business Foundation. So the organization is being represented by the American Civil Liberties Union, Georgia. And they're basically saying that the DA's office is having people sit in jail for far too long. They even said that some of these people are dying in jail because of the horrible, horrendous conditions that are in there. Wise Smith also believes that he's more than ready to lead the ongoing prosecution of former President Donald Trump. Then, of course, you've got Republican Courtney Kramer, and Republican Courtney Kramer will wait on the Democratic winner of these two, between Fani Willis and her rival, to actually see who's going to win. And then she will move forward, represent her party, and then compete against the winner. Now, one of the ways that you guys can, one of the ways in which that you can kind of like show that you're still the right person for a job is through debates. And if you think about it, this is kind of why former President Donald Trump, he's been ringing the bells. He's been trying to get, countless times to hopefully get President Joe Biden in a nationally televised debate, right? And it's because Donald Trump feels as if he can actually show President Biden's weaknesses through this method, right? Now, Willis, on the other hand, she doesn't have time for debates. Willis seems like she does, however, have time for parties, or at least it looked like a party. They call it a summit event, but unless, of course, you're an investigative journalist who wants answers, you had Laura Loomer, who some call as a Trump ally, questioned Willis at a recent NABCO event, NABCO, an event at which, it was just a few days from a possible debate against Willis's challengers for the DA position. Because remember, the district attorney position, the DA position, this is a position you have to be elected for, right? It's an elected position. So it's not an appointed role is what I'm saying, right? But instead of attending the debate, the DA instead decided to be at this summit, which kind of looked like a party to me, but you guys let me know. So the poster was pretty clear that this was supposed to be a leadership summit and retreat. So you would think that the attire, the setting might be a little bit, more along the lines of professional. Now, don't get me wrong. The outfits were nice, but it didn't ring the bells of professionalism in my mind. But, if you think that, women dressed with the bare minimum clothing that they can wear is professional, then this event was just that. But it's just a little bit crazy to see that a district attorney would attend this kind of event. So I want you guys to make the call on this one. You let me know if you think that this was a, let me ask you if after you view this video, and let me know if you think that these attires were appropriate.
Hey, Fani, how come you haven't complied?
You guys let me know.
Fani, why are you trying to persecute Donald Trump?
As we close out NABCO
Why are
session
you
at
trying
this
to
time,
persecute Donald
Fanny's not dressed too inappropriately, in my opinion. I think Fanny looks, fine in what she's wearing. This looks fine.
our sponsors, Greater Miami Convention and Visitors Bureau,
Now let's
Why are
just
you weaponizing our justice
Miami-Dade
system
Chamber
against
of
President
Commerce,
Trump, Fani?
Miami-Dade County.
Fani, why are you weaponizing our justice system against
We
Donald
also
Trump?
a special shout out to Hip Rock
Hey,
Bar.
here you have a gentleman here in a nice blue suit. Okay. keeping it grown, and you know what I mean. Okay.
Exchange,
Another guy.
PDP, TK Production.
Oh wait. Who's this girl doesn't look like she's wearing a.
TK Production.
I don't know. I don't know that. I don't know if that's professional. Maybe it is. Maybe it isn't. You guys let me know.
And District 9 Team McGee. Thank y'all. That's the NABCO section at this time.
Okay. Is that professional? You guys let me know.
What you have at a Fani Willis and strippers?
What strippers?
I don't know, guys. You let me know what you guys think on that one. I'm not really sure what to make of that one. Drop me some comments down below. Are the outfits appropriate for this type of event? Now, Loomer was trying to ask Fani Willis about her weaponization of the justice system against former President Donald Trump. She also asked, why she was trying to persecute Donald Trump. Now, there's a very specific part of this entire clip where Loomer, uh, you could kind of see someone very familiar. And I shared that with you guys earlier. There's a gentleman next to her, next to Fani Willis, wearing a dark blue suit, and bald headed gentleman. I was just wondering if you guys might have recognized him. Now, some have actually said that it was Nathan Wade that was caught on video and was, trying to console Fani Willis through these tough times. I don't really know. I couldn't quite make out the face personally, but you guys let me know what you think you saw. Loomer also called out the event because she's saying that some of them were smoking weed. Now, I don't know if weed is illegal in Florida or is it legal in Florida? I don't really know. I forget what states weed is legal in, but apparently there's some uh, talk of having smelled this particular substance in the air. I can't say I'd really necessarily be surprised, but now, do any of you guys think that an event that features scantily clad women, weed in the air is a priority over a debate where you can prove yourself to American voters? I'm just wondering. I'm not here to judge. But Fannie Willis was also asked as to why she hasn't provided communications between her and the White House. Now, the DA, Fannie Willis, says that she doesn't have to provide what she's being asked for because her office cannot be sued. You got Representative Jim Jordan, who basically is deciding whether or not Fannie Willis should be held in contempt of Congress, given how she doesn't really want to cooperate with what they're asking for, or at least that's the appearance that we're getting here. So Loomer, she even went even further on Twitter or X, where she revealed that the taxpayers from Florida funded DA Fannie Willis's trip to Miami. Now, if you were a taxpayer, you found out that your taxpayer money went to funding Fannie Willis's trip to Miami, how would you feel? Would you be happy? Would you be pissed off? Just let me know in the comments. Now, the journalist said that they were pretty much just going to kind of protest her presence within Florida and then tell her that she's absolutely not welcome there. Now, think about this for a second, right? This is a networking event where people socialize to grow their connections, right? Now, which part of this idea benefits the taxpayers? I'm just wondering. Um, I don't know. I don't know if I can think of a way how it actually, but I see you, Nana. um, but many critics of Willis are actually saying that, the only people um, that got anything out of it were the people actually attending the event. Now, many who responded to Loomer's post also called out the DA. And there was this one person who actually called for her to be disbarred and removed and said that it was like a travesty that she's still allowed to practice. Now, many people believe that Fannie Willis is a part of an entire movement that's been put together to stop Donald Trump from running in the 2024 presidential elections. Representative Jim Jordan, who has questioned a lot of Donald Trump's cases, is saying that this is actually what's happening right now. He says that while the DA, Alvin Bragg, is suggesting Donald Trump is involved in this conspiracy to obstruct the 2016 elections, but you also have Jack Smith, he's also saying the same thing for the 2020 elections, 4 years after that. Then he says that basically both of them are supposedly in a conspiracy that aims to impact the 2024 presidential election. So he also included Fannie Willis to be a part of this concerted effort. Now, he concluded that this is what the American people see with these cases, but I'm gonna leave it to you guys. What do y'all think? Is this a concerted effort? Some folks say that it was funded by George Soros and other high-powered players that we don't really see in the media, but I just want to hear from you guys. Let me know what y'all think. Let me see what you guys are saying in the comment section. Oh man, Tom Phillips says strippers. Oh man. Kim Carter says also there may be some professional working ladies. I suppose that's possible too. It's probably some big money in the room. Let's see. Big Trader says, Jesus says, render unto Caesar what is Caesar's. Stop whining about taxes unless you Okay, I'm doing my best. I can't read all these comments. Let's see here. So Tuxedo Pitbull says at the end she's shown leaving with Wade. He gets in the passenger side of the vehicle after he tries to hide his face with his cell phone. Appreciate your comment, Tuxedo Pitbulls. Let's see. Mike Osborne says, was that P. Diddy there? Coy Gully asks, how did Bragg become $4.5 million richer? It's a very good question, sir. Kim Carter says what goes around comes around. Man, a lot of people fired up on this. But anyway, guys, I just wanted to share this quick update with you guys. I got a lot more to share with you guys in future videos. If you haven't already, do your boy a favor, hit the like button for the video, subscribe to the channel, share these videos on Facebook and Twitter, and I'm gonna catch y'all fam on the next one. Take care and be safe.